So, I officially got sued for the first time in my entire life. It sounds crazy, but yeah, officially got sued. And what did I get sued for? I got sued for sending out cold emails. Yes, as you might know, I run a marketing agency where I basically help businesses with their Google Ads and Google Business profiles. And I get most of my clients through cold outreach and specifically cold emailing. So basically, I just send emails to local businesses, telling them, want to do a 3 strategy call. And then basically at the end of the day, I sign them as a client, hopefully. And today, unfortunately, it didn't go that well. And I sent out an email, and then that specific person sent that email to a lawyer, and now I'm getting sued for 700 euros for sending out one cold email. And unfortunately, cold emails, it's a tricky point because it's not illegal, but it's also not legal. It's like a gray area in between. B2B, it's kind of acceptable, and it's you can't really sue somebody for it, but you still can. It's very tricky and it's hard to explain, but I really hope that I don't have to pay it because it's like a gray area, so you don't have to pay it, and you basically have to argue your point why it was legal in your opinion. So I really hope it's going to work out, because otherwise I'm going to have to pay these 700 euros, which I certainly don't want to do. And I already created with ChatGPT a really good response why I actually shouldn't pay that amount, because why I can't pay that amount, because basically I didn't do what they say I did, and basically just gonna have to kind of maneuver my way through that, and hopefully it's gonna work out, because really I'm not interested in paying that amount. But it's not so much about the money, it's just about being sued, and you don't want to do it, I don't want to give that lawyer the achievement of winning against me. I don't want that. I want to just win that case. I want to win my first case against me. So we'll see how it's going to turn out. I might do an updated video how it's going to work out, but very confident. So I also talked with a friend of mine, and he said, yeah, you for sure shouldn't pay, and basically just ignore the message. But I'm not going to ignore it because it's a legal document. So basically I have to respond to it. And unfortunately I don't have a lawyer, so I had to do everything with the help of my friend ChatGPT. I think I can maneuver my way through it. And from now on, I might actually have to maybe change my outreach strategy a bit. It's the first time that it happened ever in 2.5 years now. So I've sent out thousands and thousands of cold emails, but still it's the first time that it happened. But still, first time, and hopefully it's the last time, but I don't know, to be honest. So I might even think about changing my outreach strategy a bit. At the moment, I'm still focusing quite a lot on social media, like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. TikTok works best at the moment. And maybe I'm planning to really focus on that even more and get most of my clients through that, which I want. In a year from now, I want all my clients organically through social media. But at the moment, I'm still at the point where I need to get most of my clients through cold outreach. But hopefully it's gonna change over the next couple of months. Who knows? So because I don't want to get sued anymore. But yeah, we'll see. Just wanted to do this quick video. I fucking got sued. Sounds crazy, and it kind of is crazy. I would have never expected that I actually would get a response from a lawyer telling me that I have to pay that certain amount of money because I send out a cold email. Really, come on, you send out a cold email, and now a lawyer is gonna come back to you and tell you, you'd have to pay that amount because you send out one email and they can't just delete it. Bro, what the fuck is wrong with people? Come on, have some class. We'll see how everything's gonna turn out in the end. Hopefully I'm gonna stick through that and make it work. And otherwise, I'm gonna have to pay a bit of money. But, that would be 3 Google Business profiles, which would be kind of shit. Otherwise, pretty good day. So I got 2 new meetings through cold emails, and which work 2 more meetings for Google Business profiles. I'm gonna have one of them tomorrow and the other one on Friday, I believe, or Thursday, I don't know at the moment. So we'll see how everything's gonna work out. Otherwise, gonna have to go to the gym now and somehow survive. And also, one last thing, if you're being sued, don't give up. Just see it as motivation. I'm also gonna see it as motivation. I don't really care that it happened. Of course, it's unfortunate. I might lose some money, but who gives a fuck? At the end of the day, still gonna have to keep hustling in, keep working hard, and then we'll make it work. Don't go to sleep until you're done. That's my motto. Otherwise, like I said, gotta have to go to the gym now, then have some dinner, and get a nice evening. Couple things, get them done, and see you next video. Cheers.